All right, we're back. It's Tuesday, February 18th. Breezy. I hope the mic doesn't mess up too bad. We got chickens on grass. They're looking so much better than they were when we picked them up. And they're actually doing chicken stuff. So they're doing real good in here. And the green net right there, Kuya made a hammock. And it's tied to the bamboo. And then this PVC has concrete in it. But it's tied to the bamboo. So I gave it a try and almost died. But the bamboo held. For some reason, when he sits in it, it doesn't creak at all. But when I sit in it, it sounds like it's going to fall apart. But these guys are doing great. The one with the gimpy foot is doing much better. That one actually is sitting there walking right now. They're still gimped, but all of them are much cleaner, even though they take dust baths. They're doing real good. And they're hammering out the eggs. And this is finished for the most part. This blue stuff needs to go away. That was for their concrete around the poles. Just a form. But we're all done with this. Solar guys are coming in 2 days. And this turned out way bigger than I thought it was going to be. But it's ready. So the solar guys will put their aluminum rails along this edge. And then we'll still have to dig a little bit for their wiring from each one of the panel strings. But the guys did a good job here. We got paint. It's painted, one coat. It could use another coat, but it'll get us enough to get the solar guys here. And we got the ditch ready to go. Got 2-inch PVC for the wires, and look at all the extra steel. They're about to use this steel to make some scaffolding and finish this side of the house and put up so they'll put the skim coat on. I know I've been saying that a bunch, but they're finally getting to it. Other priorities. So they'll do the skim coat and then the primer, and then they'll do the soffit while they're there, and then we got some gutters or some downspouts one for each side that they'll put up also, and we'll collect that rainwater, water the plants with it. And somebody did some donuts out here. I don't know who that was, but we're gonna take a break from the guys for a month or two, so it's gonna be no progress. They're burning me down with their materials, buying materials like it's going out of style, so you gotta slow down. But at least the house is livable. Still some stuff is going to be happening even though they're not here. We got 4 more windows coming in to replace the shoddy windows on the top floor. The replacement windows, they're not double pane, but they're really good. They seal really well, and compared to the garbage that's there that rattles in the wind, it's a major improvement. So they also re-piped the well and also bolted it down. The fools that did it before didn't bolt it down, and I didn't even notice it. So this situation is good. That tank only does 40 psi pressure. I wish it did a little better because we've got good water pressure, but second floor shower could use some more. It's good. It's better than normal Philippines, but it could use some more. So that's the update. The grass is looking awesome. We just cut it yesterday, so we're saving some grass clippings. There's a pile there, and he's got another pile elsewhere. So he's bagging some of it, saving the grass clippings for the new addition. We went to go buy chicks this time. I found somebody on Facebook. I hate Facebook. I only have a Facebook account just for Marketplace, which is Craigslist. Unfortunately, nobody cares about Craigslist anymore, which is disappointing. But I got a Facebook account just for Craigslist or Marketplace, buying from local sellers. Oh, onion update. They're pretty much harvesting themselves at this point. So it's just a few rows of these white ones, and then most of it is the purple ones. And then check out these bananas. They stay green a while. But that's what ours is looking like. And I guess, from what I saw on the YouTube, once your tree makes bananas, the tree is not going to make any more bananas. So the best thing to do is to cut that one down, and then the other guys, the other little babies, will come up and make their bananas, and then they get cut down. I don't know. We'll see. So, anyways, went on Facebook and found getting ready to figure out. Found the Rhode Island Reds on Facebook. So there's the 5 that we had already. They're getting big. And let's see. Can you see these? So we got these 5 from fertilized eggs and incubated them. We only got 5. For the same price, we got live ones locally. It was a 30-minute drive to get them. So we wanted 12. We had 19, so that's how that went. We got all 19 of them. So these guys go out here into this field next door, and empty lot, and they cut whatever they can cut, and then they feed their goats with it. So that's house update. Nothing to show inside, nothing changed inside. So these tiles are pretty much done. They're still going. This has been a pain in the ass, but they're almost done. They'll go out tomorrow, and solar guys show up Thursday. So I took them off all their projects so they could work on the solar, and they met their deadline, so that was good. It's not as compact as I wanted it, but I wanted them, the strings closer together. But, oh shit, I wasn't pointing the right place, but it's fine. We'll put water pipe in there and then run a garden out there. And yeah, that's it. We'll see what we get. I'm pointing the camera on again. We'll see what we get done when the guys aren't here. So it'll just be me and the kuya. I'm spoiled, man. The guys are here. I'm not doing shit. Let's see. Tree update. These guys are doing good. We took down the supports because they were chewing into the trees. So we're going to try to find some other solution for that. Hold these trees up. I offered hose and use rebar for stakes, but Filipinos didn't like that idea. They're like, "Oh, we're not buying anything. We'll just use rags." So they said they're going to use rags, but ain't nobody used nothing yet. Let's see what pointing there. There's the guava. That thing's about ready. What else? That's about it. Let's get a banana update. Oh, Uka Uka the cat is doing great. He's super clean now. Doesn't look like a street cat. He's got a belly on him. So he's thriving up there. I had been using dirt for his cat litter. The big pile of dirt right there. And he'll use it, but I got kitty litter because I want to bring him inside. And so I put the kitty litter next to the dirt just to see what he would do. And supposedly there's a really good hiking trail that goes up to the top, but it's tough. It's a tough one, so maybe someday. But I won't be wearing flip-flops if I try it. There's my farmer, Kuya. We got, let's get a plant update. We got okra here. He knows what he's doing. At least he says he does. I don't know enough to tell him otherwise. And I'm not doing any effort, so I don't give a damn. As long as I don't have to do the work. We got green beans, or the local green beans. And these are potatoes, or they call them, they have a different name. They might be sweet potatoes. And there's something else planted in there. We got a bunch of seeds, like papaya, but they're not really taking off. I want to get some papayas going, because those some bitches grow like weeds. Where's those cassavas? Oh, he buried the cassavas. Did you bury the cassavas? Where the fuck are those things at? Yeah, he buried them. Well, there's one sticking out right there. Kinda. But the cassava started growing. Oh, and the merengue poles we were given. That might be a merengue. I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah, that's a merengue. He buried the poles out there, and I guess they've got growth on them. So we're running merengues now too. They better not get too tall and shade my solar panels, which they're probably gonna do. I'll have to whoop some ass. I got my Philippine backhoe though. He'll get out here and dig that sucker up. Yeah, they made a ladder out of the steel. I ordered a welding helmet. I'm gonna learn how to weld. Because the metal is cheaper than wood. So on the to-do list is a chicken tractor. That's why this field is still a little bit untamed and unkept. I told them don't worry about making that look like a golf course, because I want to run the chicken tractor on it. I don't think these guys are much for poking at the ground still. They'll do it, but they don't care much about it. But those other ones, those Rhode Island Reds, they will. So they're going to be chicken tractoring it up. Once I learn how to weld, I'll get some of that steel 2x3 or 2x4 shaped, and maybe some cattle panel if I can find it. I don't know, it's a little weird here for items you can just get in 5 minutes at Home Depot. Some things you can get, but if you want 2x4s, be ready to pay. So I want to make like a chicken tractor. I should be able to do it with metal though. I've got plenty of ideas on YouTube. So that might be the next project for me coming up. I guess still got this thing zoomed out? No, it's fine. Do I? No, that's good. That's it. Ukai is still living on the second floor. He comes inside and loves it, and then he gets kicked out because he starts scratching the couch that's stored up there. So we gotta get another cat tree. We got a cat tree, he never uses it, but maybe if we put it inside he'd use it instead of using the couch. That one side of the house that needs to be skim coated, that's gray still. I kind of have an idea to put some styrofoam cladding is what they call it, and it's just this thick. It's a sandwich of steel, foam, and steel again, and you just attach it to the outside. It looks kind of like a metal roof. And there might be other styles. That's just what I saw on Facebook. I searched for insulation spray foam, and it showed me this metal cladding. So I'm like, ooh, I could put that on there. So I'm thinking about that. should be affordable for the amount that I need, which isn't much. Just throw some of that inch thick sandwich cladding on there, because this side of the house gets pounded by the sun. The rest of the place has that overhang, and then the back faces north. That way is north, so it doesn't get any sun. But this thing gets direct sun, and it soaks it up. So I'm thinking about doing that. But really, I kind of need to stop the bleeding on this place. I want to do a screened-in enclosure here, but nothing for a little while. We're going to Boracay next week, which is a 1 hour flight away, and I haven't been, but it's got some pristine beaches and just tourist trap. It's one of the better known tourist islands in the Philippines. So we're gonna go tourist trap it up and see how that goes. Get another vacation or two in before the kid moves in when his school's done, which is coming up. And Jean found a school she's excited about. It's a private school, and guess how much they charge? And it's the more expensive private school in the area. It's double the price of the other private school. And the price is by year, not semester. And it's $1,000 a year. And nobody goes to it because it's the more expensive school. So, welcome to the Philippines. And it's nearby. It's well rated, so we'll see how that goes. And his private school that he goes to now is about the same price, and they have 50 kids to a classroom. And this school that he's going to be going to is only going to have 20 kids to a classroom. So I personally think he's going to get a much better education. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. Just doing it up. Chilling, watching these chickens. About to be doing a dirt bath. I think that either did already or getting into it, but they're doing much more scratching, much more chicken type stuff than they were when we first got them. Their fingernails were like this long. I had to cut them. And the red thing on the head, I don't think it's changed, but they're much brighter white, much more colorful, taking better care of themselves. They're pumping out the eggs, and they're massive eggs. So we're doing good on these guys. That was a good decision to get these fools. We got more eggs than we can eat, so we give them to the guys if we have excess. So with only 6 chickens, we're getting minimum of 4 eggs a day. Typically, though, we get 5 eggs a day. And they just hang out. They're super easy. They're not trying to fly away. I don't even know if they could fly, but if they could, they're not. They do flap their wings for exercise and stuff, like that guy right there. But that's all they do. And they're quiet unless they're laying an egg. They'll squawk a little bit when they lay an egg, but that's it. Otherwise, super easy. Dig it. When we get the 19 plus 5, we might activate this side. They don't really need that much space though, so we might actually cut this side in half. We'll see. We'll see what we do. We're not ready for that yet, but we have a plan. Or maybe we'll have the chicken tractor built by then, and they'll just live in the chicken tractor and get moved to a different spot every day. So we'll see how that goes. But we got enough clippings and stuff like that there's no smell in here. This dirt gets raked seems like 2 times a day. I don't know what Kuya is doing, but that's a hard working son of a bitch. Love that guy. And he's super quiet, super shy, super quiet. He just does his shit. Half the time I don't tell him nothing to do. The other day was one, I think I asked him twice to do something specific. The other day was he didn't know how to use the bagger for the lawnmower, so I was just stuck in a fucking hole. So we got him doing that, so we're collecting grass a little bit. He doesn't do the whole yard with the bagger, but enough that we have some grass on standby for the chicks and for the chickens if they need to have some grass in there. He put some brown grass from the field in there also, so we're doing all right on that. But everybody needs a kuya. All right, that's it. Long one, just a lot of talking. There's our piping for the ditch, as well as the 4-inch for the downspouts. That's the last remaining that they got to do on that. That's it. We're out of here. Hug your kuya.